Greetings, YouTubians, and welcome back to Wayne Sharp World, where today we are taking a look at my most carried knives for the past 4 or 5 weeks. And this one is fun, guys, because I think the knives you're about to see in this video are really in a very odd but perfect description of my taste in knives, because it ranges from 35 bucks up to the $1,000 area. I mean, it is such a wide variety, and I truly enjoy all these knives. I think that's what I think that's what I take the most pride in throughout my little knife journey. I still love the dirt beater budgets as much as I love those $800 to $1,000 knives. And we're gonna take a look at them, starting with, let's just go from cheapest to most expensive. This guy right here, the CJRB Boxer. Now, I always have to preface the fact that I don't love the watermelon theme. I think it's fun. I think it's fun is the word to describe this. Not necessarily my taste for a daily carry, but this knife in general, watermelon theme aside, is without a doubt the best folding utility knife I've come across yet, mainly because of just how awesome CJRB did with this design of just holding in the blade. Just a simple little lever here that you push that out. It opens the blade. We'll do, ooh, I almost cut myself. Very, very sharp razor blade. I just replaced it. But yeah, I'll do it one more time. You just push the button in, it releases the blade. And when you put it back in, you get a very satisfying click. So you know it's locked in. It is good to go. It's safe to use. It's awesome. This thing is like 30 to 35 bucks. Super, super affordable. Just an amazing job by CJRB on taking something that so many places, so many other companies have tried to make, and CJRB did the best job, and they made it the most affordable. So that's awesome. This has been in the pocket a lot. Perfect for those dirty cuts when you want to really, just tear into something and cut through it real quick. There's nothing better than a razor blade, and as easy as it is to change these razors out, you just can't go wrong. I will definitely be picking up another one of these non-watermelon themed, because this thing is a game changer in terms of a fifth pocket carry. Really, really nice, the CJRB Boxer. Moving on up in price, this guy right here, the Vosteed Marten 330. This is the enlarged version of the original Marten. Fixed the pocket clip issues, better ergonomics with that slightly wider, thicker handle, excellent finger choil. The top liner lock is just, very hard to beat. I was going to say it can't be beat, and I don't know if it can be beat, but there are other locks as good as the top liner lock. I really, really dig this. Really love this. I really appreciate the quality in Vosteed particular and what they do with their contoured carbon fiber. They really do an amazing job with this. A lot of places that do carbon fiber, they don't contour it. And Vosteed contours it to perfection. Even just the regular, standard carbon fiber, they just do a phenomenal job with it. And this is a very nice price, 119 bucks for this guy. Ridiculously good. And oh, that detent is so perfect. Amazing knife, the Vosteed Marten 330. This has been in the pocket longer than I even thought it would be. I knew it was going to get some good pocket time. It's gotten more than I anticipated, and it's going to continue to get it because it's really, really good. Now we're going to bring out these two together because these knives are special. They are, I call it custom. People may not, other people may just call it modded. I call them custom to me. My RGT Para 3 and my RGT Shaman. And man, oh man, so I definitely like the Shaman more, only because it's a bigger knife. But I will say, I'm going to put the Shaman down here for a second and talk more about this Para 3, because as much as I love the Para 2, in terms of size, I do prefer the Para 2. This Para 3 has the best detent I've ever felt on a Para 3. Now, I've handled a few Para 3s, not like I've handled a lot, but man, oh man, that takes a little bit of finger strength to pop that guy out there. Some people wouldn't like that. I Love it. It is so snappy, so good, so satisfying. The scales though make it so good. I would recommend the Para 3 any day to anyone, and the Para 2. They're both borderline perfect knives. A couple just all-time greats from Spyderco. But when you get scales like this from RGT, this is Cerakoted aluminum here and a lynch clip. Oh, this is perfection in a pocket and at a pretty reasonable price. I mean, the scales are anywhere from 70 to 100 and some dollars, depending on what material, what type you get. And then the Para 3 itself, I believe, is like 150, 160. I haven't looked up the price on my Para 3 in quite a while, actually, because I've had this Para 3 for, gosh, probably going on 3 years now. And I've carried it more in the past 4 weeks than I have in the past 2-3 years I've owned it because of these scales, because they're so good. They look good, they feel good. The lynch clip, you know, a lynch clip will perfect just about any knife, but on a Spyderco, it's like peanut butter and chocolate. It is amazing. Loving my Para 3 more than I ever have and more than I ever thought I would. And then the Shaman, the boss of all shamans, Featherlight titanium fingerprint milled scales. This custom clip from RGT is to die for. It is amazing. Carries well in the pocket. Feels great in the hand. I will say this feels better in hand. This clip feels better in hand than a lynch clip because it is more low profile. It's a little wider base. Works really well, especially with the Shaman. It is a pairing from heaven. And of course, this actually is the LMAX bladed Shaman, so even more bossiness to it. But man, oh man, these scales from RGT, and I'm not just talking about the Shaman in Para 3. I am particularly in this video, but RGT offers so much more in terms of variety of scales for different knives. So you know it'll all be linked below, guys. Check it out. If you haven't looked up RGT yet, what are you doing? Be sure to at least give them a look. At least hop over there. It's a non-affiliated link. I get absolutely nothing from it. I am supporting a local business in Wisconsin, so go check them out. They're good. They're good. If you don't buy anything, at least you know then. Really good stuff. You put it on something like a Shaman, you just can't go wrong. I've always loved the Shaman. This is one of 2 Shamans I have, but I have carried this one a lot more because of the scales, because of the clip, and because it just feels incredible. It's also broken in really well too. This blade is a lot smoother on the close than it was during my initial install of the scales. So really good stuff there. Now, last but certainly not least, the most expensive knife I've carried. One of the most expensive knives I've carried ever. This here is the Arno Bernard Tarraco, available exclusively at African Sporting Creations in Ohio. There's still some of these left. There's actually a new shipment coming in. These range anywhere from the $800-ish up into the very low thousands, depending on the type of blade steel. Most of them are in the $800 to $900 range. And I would say majority of them are from like $820 to $870, something like that. And really the big difference is just the inlay material. They're all going to be stonewash blades. Just a beautiful blade. And these inlay materials, this is some type of bone. I can't remember the name of this bone. But man, oh man, what really makes this different for me is, I believe I said this in my review, this is the first knife I've owned with skiff bearings. And that is just... I'm kind of embarrassed to say it because I know skiff has been around for a very long time. Now, I've experienced skiff bearings, and I've always known they were good, but man, oh man, I mean, just stop. This is like the ProTech Malibu on steroids. Maybe the Malibu combined with the Mordax doesn't have quite the clickiness on the detent, but the smoothness and just utter buttery goodness of those skiff bearings. It's just insane. It's insanely good. This is a knife that I admittedly am not going to use too heavy. I do carry it. It's going to be more of like a special occasion carry or an office carry. I'll carry this around the office because I know I'm not going to be doing any real heavy use with it. And usually when I carry this, ironically, I'm carrying this, which is another reason why I need a non-watermelon version knife. But it is, talk about the odd couple. $35, $869, I think. Just ridiculous comparison, but I love it. I love it. Pull this out and someone's like, oh, what the heck is that? And I'm like, oh yeah, but have you seen this too? It's just fun. It is really fun. And that's what this hobby is mostly about, guys. It's just having fun, just loving what you carry. And of course, using it. This has cut stuff, believe it or not, but I gotta get more skiff bearings. That's what I really need to do. Get more skiff bearings and definitely throw this back in the pocket. The Arnold Bernard Tarraco, the Spyderco Shaman with RGT scales and an RGT clip, the Para 3 with RGT scales and a Lynch clip, the Vosteed Marten 330, and last but certainly not least, the ferocious Fierce Melon, the CJRB Boxer, my most carried knives for the past 4 or 5 weeks. Let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know what you've been carrying most in the past 4 or 5 weeks. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I have some fun reviews and content to bring to you, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow along, and I will see you all on the next one.